Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank you so much for dropping in on my fairly new series of Who Knew. Today we're going to talk about eyelets and grommets. The term is interchangeable to me. I'm going to do this quick because this series is meant to be 5 minutes or less, so we're going to jump right in. I'm going to tell you, I went ahead and I set my CropADile. I have this CropADile and I have the Big Bite. The settings on both are going to be the same. Here's where the instructions come into play, and I hate to read instructions too, but if you will, you can take a screenshot of this chart if you want to, and if I find it online, because I found it before, I'll link it for you, because there's a PDF out there. I'll link that for you so you can go grab it. But here's the most common settings. I have the eyelets and grommets that came with this CropADile, and they are 3/16 eyelets. Okay, so it tells you here that your settings for your top is going to be A and for your base is going to be 1. Now on here it's going to be very hard to see the base and the A and the 1 because my little things have gotten chewed up. But basically you take this, here's your base. You can see it has the word base on there. And you can see it doesn't have the word top, but it has a picture of the top of the eyelet. And this is the number 1, believe it or not. So I'm going to set that base to 1. And this is the A. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to set this to A. Okay? Now, these eyelets that came with the CropADile, I learned this from Pam at the Paper Outpost. When you are using eyelets or grommets, you really want to look for ones that have a split top. Now you can barely tell, but these are a split top. There's some splits in the metal of this top. Okay, she said they work best, and she's right. They do, from what I've used. Now, I've never ordered the We Are Memory Keepers flat top eyelets with the, I think they come with a little like washer. They come with a washer, but I think I'm going to bite the bullet and order some just to see. Well, not just to see, but let me show you on here. So what you're going to do, I'll show you because they don't really set very well. But you're going to make sure that this top sets in the center of this eyelet. So if you go and you catch it, you can see there that that's set in the center. Okay, here's the back. And if you just don't mash it all the way, but if you come to it, you'll see that your bottom base is now set in the center of that bottom. And all you have to do is then squeeze. And you can feel it engage. You can feel it when it flattens out, okay? So then you take it off, and there's your eyelet. But I'm going to show you where I have a problem with these. It's right here. See how this does? Those split tops, I can never get them to flatten all the way out. So if you run your hand over them, it'll scratch you. So I always have to go back then and just kind of flatten them out with a needle nose or flat little plier. So I don't, because then look what happens to the front. To me, it's a lot to fool with. I'm thinking that if you get the We Are Memory Keepers, even though they're a little more expensive, I think that would resolve that issue. I think that you really have to use the product that this CropADile was designed for. Now, what I want to encourage is any of you journal makers out there who have more information or knowledge on these grommets and eyelets, any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comments for us. I would love for this series to help as many people as possible. I did this at the request of 3 of my subscribers, and I hope it was helpful. But basically, what you have to do is really go by this chart, and you have to know the sizes of your eyelets. That's key. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to make this a weekly series. I have more to come. I hope you're enjoying it. I certainly am. And I really do appreciate it. Remember what I always say, guys. I hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I'm going to have making some tags and setting some eyelets this afternoon. Thanks, guys. We'll chat soon. Bye.